Welcome to the Angus Report, a news program for cattle producers.
From American Angus Association headquarters in St. Joseph, Missouri, we bring you the week's top headlines, including advancements in Farm Bill legislation.
We discuss some tips for managing grass this time of year.
We go to the University of Missouri to uncover some important genomic research there, and how one Angus cattle producer works to represent the breed through the Junior Ambassador Program.
This is the Angus Report. Hello, I'm Bob Cervera.
And I'm Crystal Albers.
Our top news this week. The long-awaited Farm Bill is a focus for both the House and Senate as legislators debate spending levels and other measures put forth by the agriculture committees of both chambers. The Senate began debate on its version of the bill, which would reduce current spending by approximately $2.4 billion annually. Both versions would eliminate direct subsidy payments and increase levels for federally subsidized crop insurance. The House version of the Farm Bill, which would likely reach the floor in coming weeks, reduces spending by almost $4 billion each year, or almost $40 billion in the next decade. The National Cattlemen's Beef Association points out the Senate version of the bill maintains the research title and funding for conservation programs and does not include a livestock title. The current Senate version also does not contain language from the highly debated agreement between HSUS and the United Egg Producers to mandate egg production practices.
Grass is a cattleman's most important resource, so it's important to properly care for pastures. And as plant scientists point out, grasslands have important economic and environmental benefits for rural communities. Here, Rob Kallenbach of the University of Missouri discusses some considerations to make the most out of grass quality and quantity.
Forage quality concerns really become an issue for us more towards the summer months, particularly in cool season grass-based systems, largely because the temperatures are so warm, those grasses just can't be as productive. Because of that, that's when we tend to bring in supplements into those systems, whether those are byproduct-based systems or prepared feedstuffs. It's something the producers could be looking at now. And look, the forage quality in summer is often poor, and so we know that now. Really what producers could be doing to maybe save a few dollars or be more productive would be to try to locate those feed sources and maybe stock them in early, or alternatively manage the pastures in such a way with good grazing management, rotational stocking being one of those that probably fits best to maintain the quality of the pasture through the summer months.
Cattlemen attending the All-American Angus Breeders' Futurity next month in Louisville, Kentucky will get a chance to buy a heifer for a good cause. The American Angus Auxiliary has partnered with Express Ranches of Yukon, Oklahoma to host an Angus heifer auction June 16th during the Futurity Banquet at the Kentucky Fair and Exposition Center. All proceeds will benefit the Auxiliary Scholarship and Awards endowments.
We're really excited that Express Ranches from Yukon, Oklahoma has graciously donated EXAR Rita 5681, and she's a bred female, and she is safe to calve in August of 2013 to EXAR Upshot. And so we're just really excited that they have been able to give us such a great heifer.
Visit AngusAuxiliary.com for more information about the heifer auction and the American Angus Auxiliary. A Virginia Angus breeder was recently named Monsanto's Mom of the Year, a nationwide contest that honors hard-working farm and ranch mothers. Betty Rawson of Quaker Hill Farm in Louisa, Virginia, was named the winner from among the hundreds of entries gathered from throughout the country. Rawson, along with her husband and two sons, operate a 3,000-acre farm of hay, pasture, and grain crops, as well as a 350-cow operation that hosts 2 production sales each year. Anyone can nominate an outstanding farm mom, sister, wife, daughter, or friend to receive the award, which includes a $10,000 cash prize. Our congratulations to Betty, as well as other regional winners. Visit americasfarmers.com for more information.
Food safety is a top priority for the beef industry, and each sector plays a key role in ensuring a safe and wholesome product for consumers. Recent research from Kansas State University explores one high-demand product, ground beef, and how to decrease waste, improve shelf life, and consumer eating satisfaction.
As we all know, that ground beef is a very popular menu item, and there is a lot of emphasis on increasing the value of menu items. And we're looking at different characteristics that might optimize both that as a cook as far as sensory properties, but also if we're going to a retail store and we display hamburger patties, how that might also be influenced by different characteristics, and those being the subprimal type, the quality grade, and then how long they've been aged in a bag, for example. besides the knuckle having the shortest shelf life, we found that by holding product to 42 days of age in the vacuum bag, we had a shorter display life than ground beef that was held for 7 and 14 days. And as you start thinking about not having to rework product, shall we say, or product that goes bad, preventing product from deteriorating color-wise, and having a longer span of time to merchandise that product would be of economic value to the retailer, of course, which would then hopefully be passed on as a lower price to the consumer.
When the Angus Report returns, Cindy Campbell reports on the importance of a good preconditioning program.
And Jenna Thompson takes us to the University of Missouri to look at some exciting new genomic research.
Visit Angus.org to continue watching this episode of the Angus Report.
The Angus Report is brought to you by Merck Animal Health. Why not prevent respiratory disease before it steals from your bottom line? Vista Once protects your calves with the most complete respiratory disease coverage available. And Vision Blackleg vaccines can add 14 pounds per calf at weaning. Contact your veterinarian or animal health supplier today.
Join the team, the Beef Quality Assurance Team. Getting BQA certified shows you're committed to practices that produce the highest quality beef in the world. And by visiting BQA.org, you can take the online certification course at a time that fits your schedule and from the comfort of your home or office. You'll also find lots of helpful tips on improving animal health and animal handling practices. Get certified, BQA certified, because it's about doing the right thing. Visit BQA.org today and become a member of the BQA team.
As dependable as the sunrise, in dairy parlors, open pastures, on ranches and feed yards across America. A place where reputation is more than a name, where the science of healthier animals is a way of life. It's the responsibility that drives who we are and what we do. Every decision, every day. It's your livelihood and our responsibility.
Horn flies cost cattle producers nearly $1 billion a year. They interrupt grazing, cause loss of blood, and impact your bottom line. By incorporating Alticid IGR into your supplement program, you can prevent the emergence of adult horn flies. Alticid IGR will significantly reduce stress on your cattle. For pennies a day, you can control the most costly parasite and increase your profitability. Contact your feed supplier to incorporate Alticid IGR today.
It's more than a symbol. It's volunteer beef and dairy producers like you making careful decisions on how to invest your beef checkoff dollars. It's about multiplying those dollars to ensure the beef you produce makes its way to more meat cases, menus, and kitchen tables from New York to Tokyo. And it's about making sure those who influence our consumers feel confident about recommending beef. It's more than a symbol. Get to know your checkoff and start sharing your views at mybeefcheckoff.com.